Alright, so hi guys, welcome to our second talk show. I guess some of you guys haven't heard for us for a while, but technically for those who are participating in the competition, most of us are actually busy doing the workshop for the past weeks. And obviously we all then busy with Chinese New Year. And now we are back and today we got both winners from Indonesia Mapping from Home. And we would love to actually hear from them and get to know to them. And definitely for all participants, this is a great way for you guys to sort of like know how they basically come up with their winning piece for both of us, for both of them. Here today I'm going to introduce you. So we have Ady Setyawan, my friend from Bandung. Ady.
Hello,
Yeah, and also we got Fadjar Kurnia from also Bandung.
Hello guys.
Right, so today we're going to go through both of them. Fadjar actually won the category B, right, Fadjar?
Yeah, right.
So I think Fadjar, you can actually go ahead and then share your screen and yes, share with us how you basically come up with a winning piece.
Okay. Okay, can you see the screen?
It's sharing now.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Shakir. Thank you for having me today, everyone. It feels like actually this is a kind of reunion because Min and Adi actually met Shakir before in Gerston Festival and Urbanscape, and we've been friends since then. So this feels like a little reunion. It just means Rizal right now, I think. So, okay, to be honest, I'm quite nervous right now. So, yeah, please bear with me for a while. Okay, let me introduce myself.
Yeah. Did you manage to share your screen?
Yeah. Do you see the screen? Can you see the screen?
Not on my side.
Not yet. Wait. But wait, I'm trying to okay. Can you see it now?
Yes. No. This is weird.
But Adi can see it, right?
Yes.
Adi can see it. Okay, so means that maybe yes. So yes. Yes. Okay. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. Yep. I can see it.
Okay, let's continue there. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Fadjar Kurnia. I'm a visual artist and also founder and animator of The Folks. It's an animation team based in Bandung, Indonesia. So I love art, of course. I love drawing, of course. I love music, despite I can't even play a single instrument. I love animation and also I love playing tennis. Unfortunately, I don't really prepare any showreel today to show to you, but let's see. This is some of my animation work. So some of it actually just an initiative project, which I did when I have free time. So some of it actually a real project. Like this one is an animation for music animation for a band called Munar from Indonesia. This one is for a band called 24 North from US, and also for Rich Brian here. So yeah, we do a lot of animation related to music. I think like music video and also live visuals. Sometimes the Fox in our free time we love to make random animation social media posts. So actually I'm specialized in 2D style animation, but recently I'm trying to explore more about 3D stuff with Cinema 4D, and you can see some of my works here in the corner. You can check it on my social account, which I'll give you later if you want to know more about me. So yeah, that's all for the animation. So next is this. These are some of my projection mapping works. Of course, I don't do it alone, always in group. The funny things is actually some of this, actually I do it together with Ady. And today both of us here because each of us won different category from previous Mapping from Home Festival. So yeah, I learned a lot from Ady about projection mapping. In fact, I learned out of projection mapping from Ady. So he is kind of master to me. So yeah, shout out to Ady.
We learn together, Fadjar. Thank you.
I learned a lot from him. So yeah, you can see some of our projection mapping here. This one is from Urbanscapes. We make an installation for Urbanscapes. And this one is our submission for Juston Festival in Penang. Also, this one is our submission for 1 minute projection mapping in Japan. The others, I'm doing it together with my own team, the Fox the Fox. So yeah, maybe that's all for the introduction. So I know all this COVID-19 thing and quarantine is really hard situation for everyone, especially for maybe people like us who sometimes or usually work on the field, or even maybe because we can't do it right now, right? So I know it's hard because it's happened to me actually. When the first cases struck Indonesia on March 2020, I think months after that, all the project we have planned for a few months, it just canceled because all of the project is related to some event like product launching. Therefore, when the event canceled because of COVID, the project canceled too. So, and then we just left with no project for a few months. It's really hard. It's really hard for my team. I actually still have some freelance project, but my team we don't really have a project. So yeah, but we decided to utilize our free time to still become productive. So we focus on managing our internal team and also reactivate our social media, which we didn't really have time to work on it when we were dealing with project before. So and in the meantime, we found out about the mapping from home, which initiated by Sembilan Matahari. Then we immediately agreed to join this festival. So yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Mapping from Home Festival and how we did it. So as some of you may know, the Factor Falls got the first place and also People Choice Award for the Dari Rumah Aja category on Mapping from Home Festival Indonesia. And to be honest with you guys, at first I don't really know if we're gonna make it because I've seen the selection and all of it is just really cool. And that's why our target at the time is only maybe to have fun doing it and have new portfolio on this pandemic situation. Because I think that having a portfolio for mapping, the first online mapping festival is kind of cool, right? So yeah, we just want to have fun doing it. And it's all thanks to my team here, these people, Ratri and Rafiko from the Fox. We also get help from our friends in Indro who did the audio. So yeah, we without them, we can't really win the competition at all. So thank you guys. I love you guys. I hope you guys watching this sharing session. So yeah, we are a small team with only 3 people. So maybe before we talk about the mapping from home, it's better to watch our work from the mapping from home first. Samson, sorry, can you please help with the video?
We can mute our Right. Yeah, I think we finished playing the video, Fadjar.
Okay. So yeah, okay. The title of our submission is actually Masa Perayaan, which means celebration time in English. So I hope you guys enjoy it as much as we love working on it. So yeah, we sign up for the festival. So Mapping from Home Festival is actually have two categories. It's the Rumah Aja, which I believe it's called Make at Home in Mapping from Home Malaysia, and Dari Rumah Aja or Stand from Home. Well, it's actually more or less the same. We actually wanted to submit to the first categories, but we don't have projector at the time. So we submit to the second categories. So it's nice actually that this whole festival is having two categories, because when you don't really have the equipment to do the mapping yourself, you can just enter the second categories like what I do. So yeah, we sign up and get our template to use for the projection mapping. Yeah. So and this is what we get. Let's see what we have here. Okay, the first one is a box with handle. Okay. Duck-shaped baby toy. Okay. Next is a pipe. All right, a pipe. A bunch of cartons. A lonely leaf. All right, a lonely leaf. Next is a not lonely string. I see. And the last thing is, I don't know what this is. I don't really know what this is actually. I don't know what this stuff is. And in conclusion, it's a chaos. So, but actually, we think that this is the challenge that Sembilan Matahari give to the participant, because they want to see how we can manage to solve facade like this one. Because when we do projection mapping, we usually expect to have a flat surface, or maybe building wall. And this one, it's not really looks like that. I can see it's really chaotic. It's like just like a bunch of random things. They put it together and they just give the participant. And yeah, it is quite a challenge. But we actually really love challenge. So we think what we can do to fix this chaos, or maybe we don't need to do it. So we comes up with an idea to enhance the messiness and make it more chaos with a lot of colors and a lot of animation moving simultaneously, like the previous video of our submission you have seen before. So I think that we solved the first problem for now, but we still have the second problem. The second problem is what kind of content we will make. So we go to the internet and do some research on what people really need right now at the time. And this is what we found out. Most of them are bad news all over the internet. This is just some illustration. I mean that COVID-19 is really bad. It's bad, it's really bad. But we need something that can enlighten the mood right now, something that can give the people the positivity to do to work this day, right? And so we comes up with the idea of a carnival in a fantasy world which can give people the positive vibes. I know it kind of didn't make sense. I know it's kind of simple, but we want this to be enjoyed by as many people as possible. We want to share the positivity to people through this work, which people can watch from their couch at home. It won't be restricted or close to one age group. It can be watched by all age group. It can be watched by everyone. It can be enjoyed by everyone. So that's what we want. That's why we make it so simple. The story is so simple. So yeah, the mapping actually tells a story about the fantasy land where all the creatures live their life happily. But suddenly, a virus come and make things messy. The virus here, we symbolize it as computer viruses with a lot of error windows and warning signs. The creature then choose to isolate and quarantine themselves to avoid the virus. And after that, the medical officer come and work their magic and handle the virus. It's kind of more or less the same with the condition we have now, but we make it into a fantasy world, so people can really enjoy it without hard feelings. The creature then celebrated and continue the Masa Perayaan with more festive. So I think that what makes this work different with others is how the positive content itself delivered with suitable visual and audio. It's simple positive story which everyone can understand with fun and engaging audiovisual actually. So some people says that what's important from projection mapping is actually the audio and visual itself. But I think we sometimes forget about the other things. I think that what not less important is the storytelling itself. Actually, I think that it doesn't have to be a complex storytelling, because when we tell a complex storytelling in projection mapping, people will hard to understand it. It can be just a short content or message you want to tell to people. This message will become the soul of your works, and the visual and audio itself will deliver it to the people. So let me give the example how this storytelling is implemented in other field. It doesn't have to be in projection mapping actually. Let's say when we design a character and we start with a story about it, the design of the character and how it behave will follow the story, and the character will have more personality than any random characters. So that's a simple example. So my point is that you need to have a content to show, story to tell, message to spread to the audience. This method is, like I said before, this method is not only limited for projection mapping, but it can also implement it to other type of creative project. So yeah, your works can be more valuable. So yeah, we do a lot of we take inspiration from old cartoon from Disney and Warner Bros. With circle transition, and we make the animation kind of like rubber hose, because we want people to really enjoy it. People from every age can really enjoy it. So yeah, maybe that's all I think from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the sharing session. I know it's kind of short, but I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck on your submission, and don't forget to use masker and also wash your hands. If you want to know more about me, you can follow me on Fadjar Kurnia and the Fox the Fox on Instagram. So yeah, maybe that's all from me.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you, Fadjar. I think definitely everyone is actually really excited to see how you actually come up with the video itself. And I do actually wonder what is that small creature doing there and everything, and listening to what you telling us, the story behind it, the narrative, it sort of makes sense. And then we now realize it, because I think that's what happened to most of us when we did our work, or we actually went to see a projection mapping work. We just see the visual, and we like to see the visual and take picture of the visual, but sometimes we forgot to think about, what is the idea behind it, what is the story behind it, and to see
Right.
how you tell the story with this medium. Yeah.
Because I think that that's really important when we do something, when we do every kind of creative things. It's important to put a story behind it. That's why it can be more valuable. The words it can be more valuable.
Correct. That's true. Okay, all right, awesome. That is great. And I think now we can actually go to Ady
Yes.
to show his work. So Ady can now share his screen. But yeah, that's really great sharing by Fadjar. And yep, hopefully you all, for those who are in category B in mapping from home for Malaysia, will actually get some inspiration from how actually Fadjar come up with. So, yes, once you ready, you can actually start your part, Ady.
Okay. You can see our presentation, Shakir, Fadjar.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Before I say thank you, Shakir and Malaysia Mapping from Home Committee invite me for the sharing session. Okay, I will introduce myself. My name is Ady Setyawan. I'm a multimedia designer, especially on projection mapping. And last year, uh, me and my friends joined to uh, mapping from home, initiated by Create 9 Materi and Epson Indonesia. Okay, the next slide. It is me and our friend part we part of installation cabin fever. First picture is me, Ady, and second picture is Rizal. Rizal is a 3D artist, and third picture is Rama. Rama is programmer, and the last picture is Riris. Riris is specially videographer specialist. But next we want to talk about my installation. But before, maybe we can running our video teaser and documentation event. Samson, can you play our video, please? Ready? Finish, Samson? Oh, okay. Thank you, Samson. Okay. Thank you, Samson, Sakir, and all. This is in this slide we can see on process making for the installation, cabin fever installation. But in first time we discussion tema not cabin fever. We just want to make first idea. We want to make a big installation, immersive installation, and installation can be moved. But uh, we read brief again. First our idea not answer the brief. So we read again and we see the brief is sociality, I think, and togetherness. So we create another idea again, and they say maybe we can make time of cabin fever. Uh, Before I don't know the cabin fever. I Riza Rama, I don't know what is a cabin fever. So we search an article about cabin fever, and we have also conclusion. Cabin fever is negative emotion that people might face if they are isolated for extended period of the time. And now we know pandemic in the world, so people cannot go to outside. People go to outside for refreshing, get something holiday. So I think try to make outside vibe to inside. So we just to element visual like forest and underwater. Nah, in the slide, we try to process the alignment and the and the slide 2, we try to alignment, and in the video you can see my partner Riris hold the figure. Okay, and the next slide. Okay, in the installation, we try to people can be participate in our installation, not just see visual, not just see the installation. In the concept, we create a website where in the website people can type of name and positive text in the website, and after that directly to showing in our projection mapping. And in the concept, after for people finish typing a positive effect, positive text in the website, it will be showing and directly it trigger our visual like underwater or forest. Okay, next. Okay.
So it's interactive projection mapping.
Yes, we actually I work in event media, so it mock up for me for make a mini event during pandemic, because all my project in so 5 months is hold, postpone and cancel. Okay, next is in mood board and style frame. We just add color like blue color for underwater and green for the forest. And this photo we arrange our stuff and I have to like similarly this photo. Okay, this is first sketch for our interface installation in website and streaming. But honestly, in the process, we much more to press and be simple. Okay, next, this is another behind the scene. You can see the visual about the forest, and the visual we try to alignment in the top, and the top again in the right side we try to put the camera angle, because we want to showing anamorphic effect. We show elliptic illusion effect. And third photo, this situation is crowded, I think. In this situation, we use 3 projector from top and the front. First in top, second in front, and the third is a funny moment. I think we put the projector inside the results room. So
Okay.
if we do simulation in the night, results cannot go to bedrooms. If result go to bedrooms, it will be disturbing visual in projection mapping.
And sorry, so just to ask, the third projector is to bring up the brightness, or is it for another wall?
Another wall
Another wall.
in
Okay.
the right, right and left and top.
Okay.
And this our simulation for text, it can be read, I think. Okay, it's another behind the scene too, but it's behind the scene the day, because we streaming, we just sit down in the black spot. If we move little in black spot, it will disturbing to the visual projection mapping in live streaming. So we just stay. We can see this is Riris stay for handle the camera. It's Rizal and me. We handle the project mapping, and this is Rama. Rama handle the programmer. If we have a trouble, Rama will be fix it. It will be easy and fast. Okay. Next, the another stuff and behind the scene too. I think we must put another stuff in our projection mapping, not just wall anamorphic effect, but we think we must put little stuff at home. Riris have a Scrabble toys, so we arrange to the text mapping from home. Yes, we can thumbnail my profile Instagram for the mapping from home. And this air diffuser, before I don't have air diffuser, but for the project mapping, I want buy air diffuser for me for home and use for project mapping. And there is just the air diffuser like egg, so we created egg crack pop up and inside have a chick. And other stuff, last stuff is frame. There is have frame, and she like animal, so he have a book animal, so we put in the inside of frame, and we do project mapping too. Okay, this is just final documentation that I have. This is visualization for the underwater, and this is visualization for the forest. Okay, next. Okay, I think this is the end of my slide that I have. I will just share my last project. I do project mapping from 2012 until now. This is all my project with my friend, with my partner. Maybe after that we can see our portfolio. Then after that, maybe we can move to Shakir again.
Yes.
Samson, can you play our video, please? Thank you. Okay, this our sharing session. Maybe we can back to Shakir again.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ady.
You're welcome.
Right. So yes, now you've seen both of their work, and I guess hopefully this will then inspire you guys to continue work on your stuff. And yeah, I'm going through the live streaming just now on YouTube, and there is a question by Yishwen. I think this for during Fadjar part just now, Fadjar. She loved your animation style, and she wanted to
thank you.
know how long does it take for you and your team to finish it, and how big is your team? I guess maybe she missed out your presentation just now, but maybe both of you guys actually can share how long did you guys plan to execute it from the minute of you guys plan out the ideation and concept to the finished product. Like how long did you guys take?
Okay, I think that it takes 1 month, I think, because we also do some of others animation at the time, so it kind of takes 1 month. Thank you for your love to the animation though. Our team, it's only a small team. We only have 3 people on our team. Actually, it's sad because we don't really have any documentation when we make it, because we just do it online. So we don't really have any documentation. So yeah, we're a small team with only 3 people. Thank you for the love.
So Ben, how about you, Adi? How long did you guys take, and how big is your team? I mean, of course, I saw it's 4 team member.
I think same with Fadjar. We finished with 1 month, and but my team, we little team too, 4 people, and we work online too. And but just I think we focus just 2 weeks. We simulate on site, and we create the teaser. Why we create the teaser? Because we want to all participation know the information and can join the day of event. Uh, yes, I think 2 weeks for all animation and for programming. But my animation I think is simple, but interactive effect will be it will be better.
Understand? Because your part, you need to do actual mapping compared to Fadjar, which Fadjar just need to send an animation final product. I totally understand on that, and yeah, it's great. I think we got a lot of question about how long does it take for us to do projection mapping project and stuff. It technically really depends on the complexity of the project, and also the
Yeah, sure.
ability of the project itself, right? I think all 3 of us have done our fair share of our project, and we know how fast we can actually work on it. But definitely it's also involved with sometimes we need to have our contractor to build our installation. Remember what happened in Kuala Lumpur last time. But well, those kind of stuff happen, and yeah, just for us, ample time would be 1 month to prepare the whole entire thing. 2 months is the best one for us to basically go back and forth with the ideations and concept before we finalize it, and also going through with the design, the technicality with our contractor to build the installation sometimes, right? So that's normally our time for us to build on it. But yeah, I mean, if just animation, normally depend on how you can actually how fast you can actually produce your work. Probably it just take a few days or a few weeks to just finish up your project. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. So just before we actually end this one, I would like to know, what is your future plan, both Adi and Fadjar. We can start with Fadjar first. What is your plan? What is your future plan? Maybe for this year and also next year. Like we know that definitely it's not really the best time for us to actually go out and do event. But have you guys have any plans coming up? Yeah, maybe you guys can share with us.
Yeah, actually for us, for me, for the festivals, actually, we'll just use this time for prepare ourselves because we know that on this quarantine and this pandemic situation, there's a lot of new opportunity. Like we can see that there's a lot of online event right now, right? Like maybe online concert and concert that use augmented reality in Korea, and we're planning to learn about that for the future. We preparing ourselves right now, so we can also follow this digital era which moving really fast right now, right? So yeah, maybe that's for me, preparing ourselves. And also, we're only actually a team of 3 people. It's a little team, and we're actually trying to uh, develop our team into kind of like studio, I think. So we can maybe have more client and maybe upscaling our team a little bit, but maybe it's in the future. I don't know when, but yeah, maybe in the near future.
Nice. Additional question to Fadjar also. Got a question from Faris asking, do actually you feel that there is a need for us to change our course of projection? Like I think all of us, we all designer, and we do projection mapping as one of the mean of the tools that we produce. Do you think after this, us as designer, we need to change our tools? Like maybe it's not projection mapping, maybe it's going to be a different thing. What do you think about it?
But I think that of course, I think that we didn't really need to change our what we do right now, but we can maybe develop our skills to other things because we can see that like the previous festival, Sumunar Festival, actually in Yogyakarta, we can see that they use projection mapping on virtual where people can see it in 360. So it's kind of new for everyone, right? So I think that we need to maybe not change what we do right now, but maybe learn new things and how to do something like that. I think that online projection mapping is maybe kind of like a new future for us. It's kind of new opportunity for us. But let's not forget the offline event because
Yeah, of course.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, and how about you, Adi?
Yeah.
What is your plan for next future? And also, yeah, maybe what do you see in the future generally about our field of line? Like, are we going to really then now focus on VR or AR other than doing projection mapping and media?
Okay, thank you, Shakir, for the question. For in this year and the future, now I prepare my new studio in new media. I prepare office. It will, if you can Zoom in Bandung, you can come our office in September.
And
Okay, okay, and next, now I prepare video mapping association in Indonesia. I
nice.
prepare it with Sudan Matahari, and it will prepare again in another studio. I will invite another studio in multimedia. In first, I think I can invite them in Bandung. Maybe after that, we can invite all artists from Indonesia.
Nice.
Okay, for the future, my project still project mapping too, but event or event and offset postponed, but now people now about project mapping in the small room. Now I handle marketing gallery for small room in another apartment in Jakarta. But in the new era, project mapping, AR and VR, I think it will be more fast up actually before because of pandemic too. With AR, we just put my handphone and we can see visual. No, go to outside again for see project mapping. Okay, that's all I think. Have any question again?
I guess that's about it. And yeah, we basically like right on time for us. So I guess thank you everyone who turned on the live streaming that we have today. We're going to have another live streaming also tomorrow. Same time 3 o'clock until 4 o'clock tomorrow also to talk about mostly on the hardware. We're going to have someone from Epson. And again, I would like to thank Fadjar and also Ady, both of my friends from Indonesia. Hopefully we're going to meet again soon. Hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
Very soon.
yes, very, very soon. And yeah, good luck to everyone. Good luck to you guys. Good luck to Fadjar and Ady also on your future endeavors, and hopefully we can meet soon. I guess that's all from us. Thank you everyone, and we'll see again tomorrow. Bye.